Did you hear the news? In 2024, Jayson Tatum, yeah, the kid from St. Louis who grew up hooping in his backyard, became an NBA champ and signed the largest contract in league history. Let's just pause. $314 million. That's not pocket change, that's generational wealth. I'm Mark, and welcome to Kickin Riches, where we mix slam dunks with smart money moves. Today's not just a highlight reel of epic crossovers and buzzer beaters, it's the real story behind Tatum. How a quiet dude from Missouri hustled all the way from local legend to basketball millionaire, shattered records, and still spends his money like, well, your cautious uncle. Crazy, right? But before we unpack that record-shattering bank account and why he barely touches it, I want to rewind things. I know you're here for the money, but trust me, the path to those massive paychecks is more amazing than any contract signature. So how does a 26-year-old go from St. Louis rec leagues to NBA royalty so fast? Let's hit rewind and start at the beginning, because every superstar story starts somewhere small. Every legend has that one spot it all begins: a driveway, a worn gym, a scrappy high school court. For Jayson Tatum, it was St. Louis, Missouri. I'll admit, not the first place most people think of when it comes to spawning NBA megastars. But Tatum, he had basketball in his blood. His dad, Justin Rogers, played pro ball overseas, so hoops basically ran in the family. Imagine growing up with your first coach also being your biggest fan and, let's be honest, probably your toughest critic. By high school at Chaminade Prep, Tatum was already raising eyebrows. The guy became a McDonald's All-American, essentially a fast pass to nation's best status for teenagers. And he didn't slow down at Duke University either, starting as a freshman and still making noise as one of the best in all of college basketball. Seriously, I had to double-check his highlights. He always made scoring look effortless. But the buzz didn't stop at campus emails or local headlines. The NBA came calling fast. After just 1 year at Duke, Tatum declared for the 2017 NBA draft and got scooped up by the Boston Celtics with the number 3 overall pick. A kid from St. Louis wearing green for one of basketball's most legendary franchises, and everyone expected him to carry the torch. Let's fast forward and see how he did. Ready for some serious stats? Now, I gotta be honest, Tatum wasn't just good, he was special from the jump. I remember watching his rookie season thinking, okay, this is gonna get wild. He fit into Boston's lineup like he'd been born in a Celtics jersey. By his second season, he was already earning his first All-Star spot. That's not easy. Fast forward, and by 2025, the guy's picked as an All-Star 6 times and 3 straight first-team All-NBA nods. That is Hall of Fame runway stuff. Some players shine in the regular season, then disappear come playoff time. Not Tatum. He put the Celtics on his back during those deep playoff runs. I can never forget 2022, Boston reaching the finals but running into the Warriors' buzzsaw. Painful, sure, but you could tell something bigger was brewing. Fast forward to 2024, and boom, NBA champions. Tatum leads the way, grabs Finals MVP, and instantly cements himself as the guy in Boston. Take a look at these numbers. 26.9 points, 8.1 rebounds, nearly 5 assists a game in the 2023-24 season. Consistency like that? It's rare, and it paid off. Not just in banners, but in trust. The Celtics built their entire future around him. Now with all that star power comes some serious earning power, and wow, did that ever show up next? Let me ask you this. What's the most you've ever made for a summer job? Now multiply that by 1 million, and then keep multiplying for a while. Jayson Tatum's contract timeline is honestly straight up wild. He started out like most rookies on the league's standard scale. Solid money, sure, but nothing that shakes the NBA universe. All that changed after those first few seasons. In 2022, Tatum signs a 5-year deal worth $163 million. Not bad. Most of us would be set for life. But for Boston, Tatum was worth so much more. After the 2024 championship run, the Celtics went all in. A 5-year, $314-ish million Supermax extension. That's the largest contract in NBA history. Let that sink in for a second. We're talking about salary numbers the size of small tech companies, over $55 million per year, peaking at nearly $65 million. He's passed legends like Curry and Harden on the pay scale. To qualify for this Supermax, you need all NBA selections, championships, basically everything Tatum has racked up. The message is pretty clear. Boston thinks he can bring banners for years to come. Here's the twist, though. All that money didn't go straight into new cars and mansions. Tatum's got a totally different game plan when it comes to spending. Ready for the surprise? Okay, this is the part that blows my mind. Imagine you're making over $35 million from playing hoops every year, and you barely touch it. That's right. Tatum's got this unique mom-approved plan. He pretty much lets his entire NBA salary sit untouched. You ever hear a parent say, "Don't spend it all in one place"? Tatum listened. Instead, he only spends what he makes off endorsements, about $20 million a year. Just endorsements. That's Nike, Jordan, some big beverage brands, video games. If you watch TV, you've definitely seen his face pop up outside the Celtics games. This kind of discipline is rare in a world where athletes often splurge as soon as the big checks clear. Tatum credits his mother's advice for keeping him grounded. Honestly, I wish I had taken notes from my own mom. He lives well but invests or saves the big bucks. Smart, long-term thinking. Not only that, he started giving back. In 2024, he set up a generational wealth fund in partnership with SoFi, putting $1 million toward helping families in his hometown of St. Louis buy homes and build real assets. That's more than just charity. That's helping other people build the kind of security he's working for. What do you think? Could you do what Tatum does? Would you sit on all that NBA money and live on your side hustle? Drop your answers in the comments, because I gotta know if I'm the only one who'd have a tough time. So let's tie it all together. Tatum's story isn't just about stacking trophies or watching zeros pile up in his bank statement. It's about discipline, family values, and thinking way ahead of the game, both on the court and off it. He turned a childhood dream in St. Louis into an NBA throne in Boston. He shattered earning records, made smart money choices, and still kept his mom's voice ringing in his ear. With his massive contract, endorsement empire, and a plan to help others build wealth, Tatum's shaping a legacy that goes way beyond basketball. And that's what I love most. He's proving you can be both a star and a role model. What's the best financial advice you've ever received? Seriously, tell me below. I'm always looking for inspiration. If you enjoyed this kind of story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right now. We've got more jaw-dropping stories like this every week here at Kickin Riches. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one, where sport and smart money meet.